Vice came in always at the door of necessity, not at the door of inclination. Justice is always violence to the offending party, for every man is innocent in his own eyes. He that hath truth on his side is a fool as well as a coward, if he is afraid to own it because of other men's opinions. Law is but a heathen word for power. Nature has left this tincture in the blood, that all men would be tyrants if they could. The height of human wisdom is to bring our tempers down to our circumstances, and to make a calm within under the weight of the greatest storm without. It is very strange that men should be so fond of being wickeder than they are. All evils are to be considered with the good that is in them, and with what worse attends them. You should be giving an account of what was, not of what ought or ought not to be. Not every good scientist is capable of being a teacher, because the art of teaching has nothing to do with knowledge of the subject being studied. Let greed be the root of evil, but poverty, in my opinion, is the real trap. The best of men cannot defend their fate. The good die early, the bad die late. Fear is a disease that relaxes the soul, just as a physical illness relaxes the body. It is unbearable for people to realize themselves more unhappy than those around them, and they involuntarily strive for everyone around them to be as unhappy and unhealthy as they are. Whoever has a cat cannot be afraid of loneliness. It is impossible to deceive the person whom others are afraid of losing. Become valuable to people and to yourself. Man is a short-sighted creature, sees but a very little way before him, and as his passions are none of his best friends, so his particular affections are generally his worst counselors. What is salvation for one destroys another. Self-destruction is the effect of cowardice in the highest extreme. The main signal to end the friendship is that your friend is never tormented by conscience. This shows a vile person. We never know how to ponder the true state of our situation until we see how it can get worse, nor do we know how to value what we have until we lose it. Often the longing for one lost joy can darken all the other pleasures of the world. Never trust a person who talks about all his problems, but hides all his joys from you. There is something comforting to be found in every situation, if you search well. Who complains of fatigue if he knows he is working for the conquest of his own freedom? She is always married too soon who gets a bad husband, and she is never married too late who gets a good one. None of the people are lazy. They just lack the clarity of life. A life as varied as few will be seen in the world, that started off crazy and ended much better than you ever expected.